welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my mini montage of my trip to Chicago, surprising my boyfriend for our 1-year anniversary. I did not get as much recorded as I thought that I would, but like I said in my previous video, I really wanted to focus on just us and enjoying the moment and not so much cameras and social media and phones and stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed the mini clip that I did get, and yeah, pretty much for the rest of this video I'm just going to explain my time in Chicago, just in case someone ever is going and wants to know a little bit about everything we did, and I'll be inserting extra pictures and videos that I did not already add in to the little clip that you guys just saw. So basically, to start off, we had landed there about 9 a.m. and we took an Uber. It was about an hour drive from the airport to our hotel, which we stayed in 2 different hotels. The first one, I will go ahead and insert a few pictures somewhere in this frame of the one that we stayed at. It was super cool. It was like the Millennium Kickerbacker Hotel, something, I'm probably saying the whole thing wrong, but whatever. It was so pretty. It was super fancy, more like old-timey, and it was just in a different part of downtown Chicago, but it was super nice. We ended up dropping off our bags and going straight to a breakfast, and then we just kind of walked around the town waiting, and we had went to a free zoo there, the Lincoln Park Zoo. And for a free zoo, it was the most beautiful zoo ever. I'm actually so upset that I didn't take any pictures there, other than if you saw the tiny clip in that video where it was like the bunch of green plants and stuff that my boyfriend was walking through. That's the only footage I got, but oh my gosh, for it being a free zoo, it was probably better than any of the zoos that I've ever been to. So if you ever go there, I definitely recommend that, and it's free. So. And then from there, we kind of were so tired because we hadn't gotten any sleep, so we ended up finally checking into the hotel, took about an hour nap, went out to eat, and then this is when we went to the Navy Pier, which, oh my goodness, had so much stuff I wasn't even expecting. It just had like boats and a million different food places and ice creams and drinks and the Ferris wheel and a bunch of different rides, and it was just so fun. We ended up actually doing the Ferris wheel, which you saw. I myself am a little terrified of Ferris wheels just because they're so high up, and heights are not my favorite thing, but it was super fun. Actually, they ended up taking almost everything we went to. They take your pictures and you can go buy them after. We didn't buy all of them. Did end up buying the one for the Navy Pier. I'm only going to show you for 0.2 seconds because the worst picture of me and my boyfriend, and we were laughing so hard when we saw it, and we were like, this stays between me and you and no one else gets to see it, but I'm obviously going to show YouTube, so here we are. That's all you get to see. If you got to look closely, oh, it's just bad. It is not a good picture, but you have to have those memories, so we did go ahead and get those. And yeah, from there kind of just walked around. We tried a bunch of different places that were recommended to us, and one of the famous things there is Garrett's popcorn, and their famous mix is the caramel popcorn and cheddar popcorn, and it was the best thing I ever had. So yeah, I wish I brought some home, but I didn't. But that was really cool, and I don't know, we did so much walking around. We walked everywhere, even if it was a 30-minute walk, and I just thought that was really fun, getting to experience the whole town. Michigan Avenue is a really popular street with a bunch of really cool stores that we walked down and just kind of went into. The Nike store, the candy store, kind of stuff like that, just for fun, because they were really big and they were a lot different from just typical mall stores. So just kind of spent our time doing that, and just trying different food places. We tried Gino's East is one of their big pizza places that is recommended, although I know Chicago is known for their deep dish pizza. We did not get that because me and my boyfriend are very picky, and they put the cheese on the crust and then the sauce, and neither of us like a ton of sauce, so we unfortunately did not get it, and we just got like a thin crust pizza, which was normal, but overall it was still very good pizza. Then for dinner, someone had said you have to try burgers there, and so we were looking for a burger place, and we found one. We get there, and it was like called M Burger, and it was a hole in the wall. We go in, and it's like, it was literally a box, like so small, and it was fine, but it was kind of crowded, and at that point we were like, no, let's just find something else. So we ended up finding this place called Safe House Burger, which we had no idea what it was, but it had burgers, so we're like, yeah, sure, it's like right down the block, we'll just go there. So we get there, and I'll insert the pictures. It is basically like a red door and had like spy stuff on it. We had no idea what this was, and the door was locked, and then all of a sudden a guy opens it and he says, I'll be right with you. And so we're just standing there, and he comes back and he says, okay, come in, and you go into this mini office thing, and this lady is like, oh, what's the password? And we're like, thinking it's about to be like some sex trafficking thing, like we have no idea what this is. And she's like, do you have reservations? No, it's okay. And she's like, all right. So she makes us like do our best spy pose and like a little dance thing to get into the restaurant, and when she sees you're a good spy, she lets you in, and you go down, and I'll insert all the footage to this right now, and it's like all neon lights and everything's in code. Like on our menus we got these things, and it was like, find the chair that slowly sinks to find the password of the building in case you ever go back to Safe House again. And it just kind of has like a fun little thing that you do while you're eating. And I noticed when you get in there, there's camera or big TVs that are showing the other people coming into that one room where you're doing your spy thing to get accepted in. And I was horrified because that means the whole restaurant saw mine and my boyfriend's clip, and I was a total freak when doing it because I was so embarrassed. Which, of course, I will insert the footage to mine because they give you a card where you can look it up on the internet and see yourself. So, yeah, I don't know. Other than that, that restaurant was a really cool experience, and I definitely recommend that place. I think there's a few in other states, I'm not sure which ones, but if you live near one that has a Safe House, is the restaurant, I would definitely go to it. But other than that, yeah, our trip was super like relaxed, lots of walking and sightseeing. Their aquarium was super cool. We had our fancy dinner for our 1 year at the Cheesecake Factory, which is not very like Chicago thing, but I am obsessed with the Cheesecake Factory, and it ended up being right next to another like attraction thing that we were going to be doing, so it ended up working out perfect. That was our last night there, and so after the Cheesecake Factory we went up to, it's called the Chicago 360 Observatory, and you go up to like the 91st floor, I think, and basically it's just windows all around the whole, like, you know, every side, and you can see out completely over the city with all the city lights, and it was so pretty. Again, I'll insert some more pictures of that. And we did this thing called the tilt, where on one side of the building, of the windows, basically it's like the window, but they tilt out and you can hold on to it and lean with it and be like laying over the city. And my boyfriend basically forced me to do it. I thought I was going to absolutely pass out. It was so scary because, like I said, I'm afraid of heights, but definitely a great experience, and I'm glad that I didn't end up chickening out and that I got the experience because it was super great. And yeah, so that was pretty much a gist of our whole trip. I could go on with 800 million different stories, but this video will probably be all over the place and very long. But I just wanted to give a little bit of insight of some of the things that we did there with some extra pictures and videos and stuff like that, just to show you guys in case you ever go there. And yeah, definitely recommend. It was a super amazing trip, and I'm so glad that I got to go on it. And now it's back to real life because I work in like 30 minutes, so I'm going to try to edit this video until I have to go to work and whenever else I have the time, and I'm going to hopefully have it up by the end of today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you should leave it a big thumbs up, a comment, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you should definitely do that. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers, and now at 80, almost 100, so close. Thank you so much, and I will see you on my next video.